Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Imperator Rome. And when we last left off, we took Megalopolis, got eight more population here in our great country of Sparta. We're growing quite nice. Our name is pretty big, but you know, Macedon's is pretty big, and so is the refrigerator. So is Egypt and Rome. Rome looks to be having a strong game. Can fight Etruria yet, but this is our part of the world, and this is what we're going to focus on. So in the last episode, we realized that our ally, Elis, decided to form a defensive league, and when they got in the defensive league, Haraya, Manatea, and Azania decided to all band together in a big hug box to where, hey, we're all one province miners, or, you know, we're gonna help each other, and we were kicked out of it. So Ellis decided to invite us to the big hug box and then kicked us out. And he's held on to these three allies, or will defend each other in times of war. What we need to do is either wait until someone decides to pick on one of these guys and jump in very opportunistic like, or we could do what I talked about in the last episode, and that is get rid of our excess, or we're trading for leather from Apulensis. Once we get rid of that, we will have an open trade route. Once we get an open trade route, we find someone who gives us wood. Once we get wood, we build at least six triremes, and probably 10, maybe even a whole 13 triremes, so we can fabricate a claim down here on Kydonia and start establishing ourselves on the island of Crete, which is still very separated, and probably only half the island is loyal to each other, because I mean, if you want to expand, you all just don't agree not to fight. So that is something that we could do. We also have the Nezoistic League. Sounds like a dinosaur. But they're at war with Egypt, Andros, Kos, and Dodecashinos. And they only had, they're out. They're overlords for the refrigerator. Never mind. Didn't want to do that anyway. So we have almost enough oratory power to make a claim, but it doesn't make any sense to make a claim on someone that we can't go to war with just yet. So what I would like to do is look at our population and see if we can convert just a few. Not a whole lot. We're not going to spend a massive amount, but this is basically a 4-month commitment to convert one of these Hebrews into Peloponnesian. Or Peloponnesian, not Peloponnesian. Peloponnesian Rome. Tell you what. So we're going to spend 20 of our oratory power to convert one of these citizens, get their happiness up to 87. That 30% happiness may go a long way in the realm of research, and it will be a few months until we build those triremes anyway. So we will do one click. Booyah. And that's fine. So let's work on those trade routes, shall we? Oh crap, we're going to need oratory power to arrange those trade routes, aren't we? Well, it never hurts to have a dang navy, so that's what we're going to do. All right, trade route, the Elupsis to Laconia. It only gives us 0.19 ducats a month. This will cancel the trade route. Outstanding. Now we need to find wood. Where are you, wood? No one. Hey! Negative 141, it's bad for us. Heraclitosis, we'll lose the capital bonus. Bad for us. City distance. We'll lose capital bonus. Is there anything that we can do? Negative 181, negative 190, 150. Is this sorted? No, it's not sorted by the closest that we can get. Negative 45. We'll lose the capital bonus. If we improve relations with the Latin local power of Brutia, oh man, this is the long game, I tell you. It'll improve it by plus 50. That will get them at plus 40. We're the same religion, different culture group. Man, this isn't working out like I thought it would. Holy crap. Well, I mean, we can't move anyway, so it's good to work on getting triremes. Is there any wood nearby that we can, who has wood? Do you have wood? Who has wood? You have wood. Where's our nearest wood? Right there. curiouser and curiouser. The city of Haraya makes wood. And if we were to declare war on you, good sir, we would be a 4 against 2. Azania, Manatea, Ellis against us, and Epidural. Oh, man, I tell you what. We have ourselves in a little bit of a pickle here, ladies and gentlemen. I am not going to lie. The 18,000 troops may be enough. There's no mercs down here that they can recruit. If we pick off armies one at a time, that would be very beneficial. Like if we could be up here in Megalopolis, distract this guy, then these 5,000 move in here and distract those guys, and then just face Ellis face on. That would break our alliance with Ellis, which is fine. We were going to gobble them up anyway, or at least try to. He's trying to build a skirmisher. Oh, man. Yeah, let's work on getting a claim on Haraya then. Once we get the claim on Haraya and we move in and fingers crossed win the war, then we can focus on Crete while it's still pretty separate and establish some stuff down there. What kind of trade goods do you have down here, by the by? More iron for even more excess, more discipline, the wine, the olives, the glass, the base metals would be good, the wood, even more wood, marble. Fish and olives seems legit. All right, so for now, we need to just get a basic trade route in here that would benefit us. Supply limit isn't bad, and I don't believe we have vegetables. Yes, we do have vegetables. That would give us a bonus of vegetables. Surplus in the capital will allow us to move slaves for cheap, and that would allow us to move enough slaves in here to make more grain. That would be more national manpower or pop growth. We would only need to move 3 slaves. Maybe vegetables is the way to go. Yeah, we can move the slaves out of there and move slaves out of there. We just need 3. Okay, so we are going to import, because I mean it's either grain or fish or livestock for growth. No one else really has anything of value. Let's import those vegetables from... Oh! Yeah, you're down there in Africa. Not too awful far away. I like it. We're not going to be declaring war on you anytime soon, so we can grab those vegetables from Marca. And then we will, now that we have the bonus to... Let's see, where is our trade goods here? I keep losing this stuff. Trade overview. Yeah, we've got the surplus of vegetables, dropping the move slave cost by 20%. We can move these slaves for 4 civic power. So that's enough. We will move them to Sparta, move you to Sparta, and then down here in Githyon, we will move one of you to Sparta. And now we're making 2 grain. So now we even have a better capital surplus, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is, yeah, plus 2 grain. So that is local population growth. All right, building a friendship. Argius Aegeid, us, and Proteus, our Hierophant and head of the Onomastid family, have spent several weeks in the Greek debate. Challenged Aureus directly, expecting their recent camaraderie to hold some sway. Becomes friends, or he loses loyalty. Well, yeah, a friend can be worth swallowing a pride. So how many friends do we have here? We've got 2 out of 4 friends. There's Proteus. Yeah, the loyalty should go up since he is a friend. Yeah, friend of the ruler, increase the wages and patronage and all that good stuff. So Proteus is all well and good. All right, so we're about 20 oratory power from fabricating on Haraya. I wish they would leave the league. Let's see, Petri is increasing Haraya's opinion. So basically their northern kind of neighbor is like, hey, we're okay, we're cool. Impatience is a virtue. Hermanax, saxophone Zagrid. All right, has been becoming increasingly reckless. He believes that his stature is deserving of a key role. All right, he will be displeased if we don't grant him an office. He is a zeal guy with the Zagrid family. All right, so what can we do with Hermanasax? 8 zeal, and he's of the Zagrid family. So we basically trade one Zagrid for another Zagrid. There you go, Hermanasax. Yeah, massively loyal. He's dumb. Yeah, so we just trade one family for another. I'm sure there's going to be some interfamilial, hey, Jackwagon, why did he pick you? So we weren't out anything, and we just gained a whole massive amount of loyalty, which is all well and good. Yep, no displeased families. Sosthenid, the last remaining Sosthenid, no position. Yeah, he's not big enough to demand anything. Now, I don't like this, Ellis. 10,000 troops alone versus our 13 and 5. That is not good. And we are bleeding money like crazy. I don't want to lower my force limit. And I don't want to lower the army maintenance either. All right, there's 181. We can fabricate. All right, we've got a CB. It would just be nice. Oh, hello. All right, an envoy from Gortia is requesting our grain. All of these guys want our extra grain. It will earn us 0.5 a month. That will help us curb some of this money. Okay. It would grant us national manpower 0.5% on the export at the cost of our local population growth. But if we continue to expand, population is going to grow through warfare anyway. It's just a matter of who do I want to have it. So all of these guys are like, hey, we want your grain. All of it is 0.49. All of it gives +5 manpower. That would be a guy that we would fabricate on first. We want to fabricate on the furthest province away. Hello, like this. You have won our grain, good sir. Befitting stature. He's getting settled. While he is to believe he is the only one befitting, he has decided to show his gratitude by getting 34 gold. Thank you, Zagrid. You only have like 10 bucks to your name, but it gives us 34. I'll take it. All right, you want the wine from the Laconia. We would lose the army maintenance cost modifier. We would gain half of it back and gain 50 cents. So is it worth losing 2.5% of our army maintenance? All right, let's take a look at our economy. So in army maintenance, we pay 3.45. And that's increased by 6%. And then our wine surplus in the capital is getting rid of the martial advances. Man, we need military maintenance costs down for sure. If we go up to 2%, we would lose more money than we would make in this trade route. So unfortunately, we will not accept your offer. And then the excess grain. So they want our surplus grain, is what they want. That is national manpower plus 10%. We will decline both of those offers as well. So they're trying to grow. Dang it, we need a period of time where this league will not defend him. That defensive league needs to break. Or this guy needs to leave the defensive league. Or we need another ally that can help us do some stuff. Aetolia. You have no ships and only 3 armies, 1,000 manpower and 29 bucks. You will not be beneficial in the coming times. There's the refrigerator. And we can't even offer him. All right, Macedon. Regional and we're local. Can't offer to Macedon. You guys are in a subject country cannot enter. So they need to break free from Macedon. Do you guys have boats? You don't. You can't come and help us. Oh man, we are literally on our own little island over here. They won't accept an alliance if we will get too many relations, and we have too many relations. Is there a relationship limit? I have never seen this. I don't know. Is there a way to see our diplomatic limit? Trade power, improving opinion, monthly diplomatic range, diplomatic relations. There we go. Because we're a neutral stance and a local power, we get 3 active relations. Defensive League with 3 members. Epidaurus, Aegon, and Sparta. Okay, so our defensive league is only if someone attacks us. So of course our ally is in here. Epidaurus. So yeah, we're sort of at a stalemate where one is going to have to blink. Now if we get war declared on us, like they don't have former alliances, they wouldn't join. Man, can we change our stance now? The 100 oratory power. Hey Paradox, can we please at least see what the benefits are? You know, we don't have to be able to pick it, but I want to know what each of these stances are. Oh man, so yeah, we are in a holding pattern for sure. If we don't go, can we then lower in our economy the army maintenance to save 33% of the cost? I'm not entirely sure that would be worthwhile though. If we drop our garrison size, fort maintenance would go down a quarter. It wouldn't help us. Yeah, it looks as though we are kind of in a holding pattern, which isn't bad. We're gaining 71 of our manpower. Trying to get back up to our maximum after a series of these wars. What is Ellis doing? Are you involved in a war? You're in a war with Petri. So do we... That's Imperius. You're at war with Cocria, Arcania, and Petri. Oh man, Petri's getting wrecked from 2 sides. So yeah, Petri is not going to kill any of the Elysian troops. They're going to suffer some attrition. And looking at their manpower, they've only got 5,000 troops, but they still got 10 armies. Not enough money to buy any mercs or really, you know, hire anybody significant. This is just sort of a waiting game now, trying to get our civic power up to boost our technology. The next technology, trireme discipline, navy maintenance costs. Why can't I get army maintenance costs? All right, commerce income up 5%, build cost reduction, commerce income 5%. All right, so the economy, we make 2.07. So that would, I guess, get rid of 5% of the free trade, increasing that local commerce up. Yeah, the free trade to get the extra trade route is hurting a bit, but I think it's worthwhile in the end. All right, commerce, we have the oratory tech, which right now it's at 85% and going the slowest. You are a Leonidid. Can we get another Leonidid in here who is better than you? No, we are all 8s. Can't do a thing there. Tell you what. See, improving opinion maximum. Diplomatic range. Hello, military access from Petri, who is getting absolutely wrecked in this war. Tell you what, except you are at war with Ellis. And if we can help you out in some way to shelter your troops so you can stage on Ellis and try to distract them and lower their manpower, then more power to you, good sir. All right, here's our invention. We were looking at this for just a bit. We don't need Navy morale, technology speed a flat 5%. We can get more awesome stuff. The discipline would be nice, especially if we're getting ready to go to war. The 5% discipline could be huge when we wage war. We'll take the 5% discipline, have them hit hard, inflict more casualties, eat into their manpower. Trying to get up there to the next military advance. If one of these is the... No, I think our military advancement reduction was replaced by some better military tech. So it was shuffled. So what are we rocking as far as our military goes? So discipline is +5, siege ability is +5, enslavement efficiency. Our heavy infantry have +10% morale and +20% discipline. I mean, our heavies can hit a ton, and we've got 6 of them. If I knew we weren't going to lose our shirts, I would recruit one more heavy. Hello, Macedonia. Are you coming over here to take care of our pirates? Hey, pirates. Just go over the... Yep. Go, pirates. Mary, yes, come. Hey, no, turn around. Hey, dang it. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not helping us out. Man, we need boats. That's what we need. We need boats, and if we take Hiraya, we will get boats. The plot against Arcturus, the primary heir. This poor kid is having it up both barrels, but he's kind of terrible. How old are you? 13? Unless you really improve, it might not be such a bad idea for you to disappear, good child, is all I'm going to say. We've discovered that she plots to kill Octavius, so our wife is doing the plot to kill the firstborn. And I'm not liking what I'm seeing. This is a complete, gamey game. But I don't like his stats. Who would come into power if not him? A little better, but still terrible. Tell you what, third son, second son, Argius, he's growing up. He's overall better than this kid. Never cared for him anyway. 13. So now our primary heir is a 3-4-3-1, growing up, 2.7 popularity. Everyone's voting for him. So, in the grand scheme of things, old Octopus didn't last too awful long. Yeah, if we could just find a way to get our treasury up, like we can't enslave our freemen. We would just need to capture some. And Hiraya doesn't have any. So, this guy can't be making hardly any money. But he's making money from taxes. How are you making money from taxes? Oh, nice. Military tradition. Here we go. It's a shame. Oh, man, it's only 600. All right, so let's think this through. We got the heavy infantry morale. The next is light cavalry defense. We don't have any light cavalry. That's not going to help us. That leads to sieging ability, though, in the military colonies. That's awesome. Cohort starting experience and experience decay. Take a look at these guys. They don't have reducing damage in combat. Experience looks to be good. Granted, our guys haven't had much experience to begin with. But the cohort starting experience, we're not going to be making any new troops. Light cavalry discipline. We don't have light cav. Good sir. I don't know if we could even make light cav. Hold on. Let's go to Ledger. Let's go to light cavalry. Are you light cav? The hippies? That looks heavy to me. Yeah, we can't even recruit any. So, 2 of the 3 are not going to help us a bit, and the third is not going to help us a bit unless we fight. So let's see. The sieging ability would be good, plus 10% to get past the Tarantine advance. The military colonies, I don't know what uncivilized land we could even colonize. Trireme defense, we don't have any boats. Fort defense, we have forts. That would help. The centuries of war, and then the silver shields would help us. That's a lot of military points to get through, though. Trireme cost reduction. Maybe if we take this, we can get this by the time we have wood. Morale and recruit merc costs. There's no mercs around here. Trireme offense and cavalry skirmish. And that's all cavalry. Let's just go for the siege ability. Work our way down. It's really all we can do. Are you guys still in the defensive league? You need to be a regional power to threaten them. They can't pay us to... I'm not going to transfer any dang city. Improving opinion, sending the insult, giving them a casus belli. All right, they have a truce with Mantea. They're exporting to Macedon, and they're still in that stupid defensive league. They don't have any allies. The Hellenistic power of Aetolia. No, there's no way. Do you have boats? Nope, you don't have boats. And you don't have military access. You've only got 6 troops and 330 manpower. Do we use them just to call in a war? The 6,000 troops. No, you have a straight crossing. You have a straight crossing straight to Ellis. Is this our opportunity to become an ally, then declare a war on the defensive league? We would have Epidaurus ready to march on Argos. We would have... Where are your troops? Are they up here, or can we not see them due to the fog of war? Because if they don't have any troops here, it's not going to do us any good. Did Ellis drop down to 5 troops? You did. You did tall putty cat. Let's try it. Accept the offer for the alliance. We have too many relations, but guess what? Now we're going to declare a war. Aetolia won't join. Low manpower. Can we improve his opinion over time? It's like we're going to have to. Defensive league. Can we get out of our defensive league with this guy? We would still have the defensive league with our ally, but then left defensive league would probably take a big hit. Power cost plus 10%. I think we need it for the time being, though. That 10% power is kind of a crap deal. But with that alliance comes good things. Once their manpower grows, oh crap, they're gonna have to get military access with their. Oh good, they're in an alliance together. They'll give him military access. I was gonna say, if he doesn't have military access, then that isn't even a thing. And are you in the... No, Petrai is not in the defensive league. You're at war with Tarantula, Mesepia, and Armista. But you have a truce, so you aren't exactly the best of friends. Probably couldn't get military access anyway. I think for now we'll dissolve the alliance. There's really nothing we can do. He couldn't get military access through there. They couldn't help us. I mean, we've got 13K now. If we moved against those 4, you know, Ellis is on low morale. You guys are going to go fight these guys? Yes, you were in a war with the Refrigerator and the Nihilistic League. If you get wrecked, this is the time. This is the time. Let's move. Let's go up to Megalopolis, make sure we are ready to pounce. Make sure these guys are locked and out of the way so that our buddies can do that. Nice, a donation or citizens appear in Githion. I mean, long term, the citizens are worth their weight in gold, but so is gold worth its weight in gold. We'll do 25 gold. Boom, let's go. While Elis is on low manpower. Declare the war, call in Epidaurus. Argos will be completely undefended. Oh, crap. Okay. So I don't know if Elis can get to them. But it's... Rest in peace. Here we go. Take Achaea. Confirm. So let's take the war goal and get on in here. He's trying to move. I don't think we're going to catch him. If we siege down this war goal, I don't think they have enough to siege anything down. Not with 4,000 troops. So if we get on the war goal, we can take it, try to win a siege race, and then try not to... Yeah, they're not making any progress. They're going to get a lot of attrition. Here comes Elis to get that siege. It's a siege race, essentially. Once we take this war goal, we'll be okay. We may get out of this war without fighting a single battle. Yeah, those 4,000 are not going to be enough to siege down our capital, or really anything for that matter. But that 10,000 is intimidating for sure. Hey, buddies. Hey, Epidaurus. Can you, like, get military access or something to help us out? Or maybe these guys will get military access and head towards our ally. It's all about the distraction play. Olympic Games. The researcher, a friend of the researcher, friend of the researcher. 8 Marshal and 5. Hippolos. He wants to be the Hierophant. Maybe you can be the Olympic Games winner. Yeah, it's going to be a big siege race. We need the siege to complete. Status quo. We need them to not make siege progress. Once we get no progress. Status quo. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. As long as we get a status quo and he gets a status quo, I'm not mad. We need to make siege status and he cannot. Yeah, we may get away with this one. Hey, Epidaurus. Supply shortage. Crap. It's like we are... What are your ticks? 30-day base. And we're a 30-day base. No, we're a 40-day base. They may win a siege race against us. Okay, so if we cannot make positive war goal. All right, commerce and wages. Before we get too involved, that's a long walk. But let's see if we can encourage these guys to leave the city while they're split up. We'll get these 13,000. Oh, and then are you guys going to... Oh, nice. They sent in a light infantry group ahead and got wrecked. 4,000 and 5,000. It looks like he wants to join the total war. So if he gets to luncheon... All right, so you guys want to fight. Let's turn around. So yeah, all you pile on and get your attrition. We're going to siege the war goal down. Crap. Tell you what, 20... Oh, we're going to catch one out. Nice. That's good for the war goal. Stack wipe. Prisoner. Yeah, our buddy is not helping us out too much in the grand scheme of things. This city may fall. 13,000 versus 19,000. Looks like primarily archers, no heavy infantry. If they take the city, I'm going to have to come to Sparta and defend. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll have like a disease outbreak or something. Oh, looks like our buddy finally got military access. Or he waited until he was at full morale to move. If he can start sieging down stuff, that would be handy to have 2 sieging stacks. Yeah, hopefully these guys don't take any of my population here. Inventions. Trireme, maintenance trireme. Taxes. Import routes. Improving opinion. Tribesman, technology. Technology. All right, boys, can you get on anything worthwhile here? Yeah, that is a long roundabout way of doing things. But I think if we just capture the war goal, we'll be okay. We don't need to engage in any risky combat. And then if our buddy can start sieging stuff down too, that would be ideal. So these guys are going to get attrition. And hopefully they can siege out Olympia. Start getting some war gold there. Nice, good food shortage. If we get really lucky, we should just siege race them out. Defenders desert. It's just a shame our siege ticks are so long. But having a friend over here sieging a second province is huge. I don't know if they're going to carpet siege and try to take multiple forts. But if we can just get positive war score, nice. If we get lucky and take this siege before they do, that would be extremely good, especially if our buddy can siege that out and take Olympia so that Ellis feels a little bit under the weather. Come on, take it, don't take it, don't take it, don't take it. Crap. Messina is lost, negative 30 war score. They're starting to split out. Boom! There's the city. 20 gold, 30 gold, Peloponnesian citizens are killed, 4 freemen are killed, and we gain cruel. I like the 50 gold. None shall hide. There is the war goal. Can we sue for peace and just take that? We have negative 9 versus Haraya. So what we need to do now, I guess, is we need to pick off some of these armies. So that 14k stack, if we can go in and get war score there, that would be good. Our buddy took the siege. All right, so that's 14k there. You are running. We need to get Messine back. Almost. Desperation on war goal, on retreat. We just need a little bit more. Just a skosh. A battle may do it. Freeze there. Where are you guys going? Are you going to the war goal? An alliance with Gortina. No. Can we get there before they do? Just pick off a little bit. Nice. Morale of armies and navies up, +1. If we can do some damage here, they're sending them in piecemeal. All right, so can we sue for peace now? 32 and 32. We need to stop and just let some time tick, or we need to reinforce our buddy here. Yeah, we need to pick off the leading sue for peace. They are offering us the following terms. Heian Akira to Sparta. That's exactly what we wanted. Accept. Nice, so we got out of that one. Very, very nice. Let's lose that 0.5 aggressive expansion. Go back to 0. And Our buddies did fine. They distracted Ellis. We're good. Very nice. So our new province is here. We've got 3 more citizens, 3 more free men, and we can take a look at that in the next episode when we can finally build triremes, because now we have, I guess the month has to go by. We should have wood. Hey, trade good. The trade good said wood. Oh, it's an IKEA. Okay, so we're going to have to get another trade route. We'll have to open up a capital trade route and import this wood from here, because we've got the earthenware, which is more research points. Man, we need a lot of trade routes. So we need to open up some trade routes, get the earthenware to the capital and the wood to the capital. And it's a shame we can't do like a heads up. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll delete that fort there, since we have this fort here and that fort there. That city will be protected fairly well. We can save us some money. But yeah, we need to get a trade route coming out of here. And we need, man, supply limit. Yeah, we're gonna have to just figure all this out in the next episode, because we need to get that wood that we are currently getting into our capital state of Laconia, or capital province of Laconia, so we can start building some triremes and start heading down south to nab. Holy crap, Gortina is huge. What do you have? 7 troops? So that means we need 8 or 9 boats, and we're good. Oh, now Ellis is like, hey, hey, we're just kidding, man. Like, hey, we're friends, right? Who do you have an alliance with? Oh, Ellis is now guaranteed by Macedon. So we've pretty much reached the end of the road on these guys. Do you guys have an alliance? You have a truce, you're in a defensive league, an alliance with Manatea. Manatea is in an alliance with us, and guaranteed by the Refrigerator. So I'm guessing if we accept this alliance with Ellis, well, I don't want that to go over the limit. What is our diplomatic, where was that? The diplomatic diplomacy. Yeah, 2 out of 3. So we can take the alliance offer from Ellis, so we can start working on coming to this side, I assume. Plus, it's one less thing to worry about over here. We can focus over here until we get big enough. But progress indeed. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Imperator video. Take care.